Welcome, good morning. So I'm on my way on the bus to Phu Kradueng National Park. Probably said that wrong, but so this is a bit of a mission. I got up at 5:30, got a grab down to the bus station. Managed to get the 6:30 bus. I think it's going to get us to the sort of area about 9 o'clock in the morning. From the bus stop, I think we're going to have to maybe take another grab or a tuk-tuk into the national park. Hopefully we get there in time to be able to walk up or hike up, because it's most definitely a hike up today. That's my plan. It takes on average I think about 5 hours for people to walk up, so maybe I can do it a little bit less, but it is apparently a properly good hike. So 1,300 meters is to the summit, and then from there we've still got another hour to get to the campsite. So I can leave my main bag down at the office at the bottom. I'm just carrying my day bag, which is still pretty heavy, to be fair. So my plan is 2 nights at the top, so hike up, and an hour across to the campsite, and then that's my first night. And then have a full day at the top. There's waterfalls, although I don't know if there's going to be much water in them, but there'll be cliffs, viewpoints, sunrises. So walking around for a day, and then next night, and then third day hike back down, and then try and get a bus to somewhere else. So that's the plan. Might be raining at some point. There is rain forecast, which is not great. But yeah, it's pretty much a bit of an adventure. There's a lot of unknowns here. Fingers crossed I can get up the mountain today without getting wet. Yeah, so for 2 nights.
2 nights, one person.
One person, yeah, what small tent, yeah, and okay, I'm pretty happy with that. It's about 10 o'clock and I'm ready to walk. Yeah, so bus dropped me off, had a bite to eat, and then I managed to get just a motorbike ride here to the national park. Got my accommodation, paid for my accommodation at the top, got my entrance fee to the park. So yeah, it's basically just walking from here. So this is pretty cool. So they've got this kind of model of the park. So we are down here in this little building here. We're gonna walk all the way up this very steep hill to this little red bit at the top, and the red bit at the top I think is the red bit at the top is the campsite. So this pretty steep walk and then flat campsite. So yeah, pretty excited about this. So I'm very excited actually, because it's taken a little bit of logistics to figure out how to get here and if it was possible. Weather looks good. It's very overcast, which means temperatures are lower, which is good, but does mean there's a chance of rain as well. I've got my wet weather gear, but still, if my trainers get wet, I'll be a bit disappointed. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Anyway, let's crack on. Alright, here we go. So, these are all the places along the way. So it is 5,430 meters to the top, and then 9 kilometers to the visitor centre, which is where the campsite is. So a 9 kilometer walk, and this is the starting post. excited about this. Alright, I'm about 5 minutes into it and the views are incredible already. I'm also out of breath already. It's been a while since I've done any proper hiking, so I think this is gonna hurt. Hopefully I'll just warm up into it, you know. But yeah, beautiful. This is pretty nice. Oh. So, sun's come out a bit, which is making things very sweaty. I've only got my day bag, but obviously it's pretty heavy with camera stuff, water. Brought some food along as well, because I know it's going to be pretty expensive at the top. So yeah, I'm getting sweaty. I'm taking it, it's very slow, it's very steep. Just walking down to this little outcrop here, which looks like something out of the Lion King. So that's how far we've come so far. Yeah. Oh, the views are just incredible. Alright, so they have these little food stations along the way. Some of them are closed, but I'm guessing that's because it's low season. So there's only 2 open here. So you can get cold drinks, a bit of food. So to go. Yeah, so what, out of about 20, only 2 are open. Yeah, so this is the second rest point. There's quite a few people at this one. I think they're part of a group. And what you can do is you can get your stuff ported up here. I think these last guys, these are the porters. These are the bags. That's how they porter your stuff up. Massive backpacks across a bamboo, rested across one shoulder. That's crazy. I think it's 30 baht a kilo, 30 baht, 30 baht, 10 baht is £2.27. So yeah, you can work that out. My brain's not ready to work that out right now. I've never been so excited to see Phu before. It's got to be elephant dung. I'm no expert, can't tell how fresh it is, but that is definitely elephant poo. So there are a few elephants in the park. Would love to see one, but they're wild. And basically what I'm saying is I'd love to see one from a distance, because they can be pretty aggressive. Alright, so I think within the last kilometre to the top, to the summit of the mountain, still got 5k after that, but that's flat. Yeah, it's getting steep, really steep. So they put it in like metal, or they put in metal staircase, because it's either this or rocks, and very steep climbing. So it's very slow going, very. It's definitely cooler up here though, which is quite nice. Did I mention it's steep? I don't know if I did. Woo! We made it! And look at that! What a view! Oh my god! Wow! What a view! Alright, so that took 2 hours 20 minutes to get to the top of here. Not a bad effort. Here we go. So it's pretty much a military style operation when you get up here. They ask if you want your sleeping bag, mattress and pillow and all that. And then yeah, you go to another building with your piece of paper, and then they hand it out like you're in the army. And then you just got to carry it all in one big bundle. And then yeah, so this is where the tents are. Now they said I could pick whichever tent I want. There are 1 bed, 2 bed, 3 bed tents that I've seen, you know, online. That's how they booked them. But I guess because it's so quiet, she just said pick your own tent. So I've gone for this one here, which is definitely not a 1-person tent, which is what I paid for. So here we go. Mattress, sleeping bag, mattress, pillow. Yeah. Everything you need really, and then this is my view. Wake up to that, that'd be pretty nice. She said at the information centre that all the waterfalls are closed because of elephants. Or elephant. So yeah, I don't really know what to do about that, because obviously that's like one of the major things that you kind of come up here for, is to see the waterfalls, although I'm not sure there's any water in them, but still. And yeah, I also want to see an elephant. So I want to see the waterfall and I want to see the elephant, but I can't see the waterfall because the elephant's there apparently. So anyway, we'll see how we go. Alright, so I've been for a bit of a wander around, and yeah, I checked out the restaurant options for tonight. Not bad. I mean, there's quite a few options to be fair, but I think most of them kind of sell the same thing. But you know, I mean, there's at least 5 or 6 to choose from, which is quite impressive for up here. Right, so it's like 4:30-ish in the afternoon, so I'm gonna head off to this one, Macduck Cliff, which is one of the nearer cliffs in this direction. Yeah, and the idea is just to watch the sunset. So
catch the sunset there, head back, get a shower, get dinner, and then probably call it an early night, I'll be honest. So here we are at Mak Duk Cliff, and I realised as we were coming out here that my shadow was on the wrong side of me, and so the sun wouldn't be setting in front of us, even though that's what, well, one of the women at the tourist information there said you can see the sunset from any of the cliffs, which I suppose you can, but technically it's going to set over there, but still this is an absolutely incredible view. I do love how there's absolutely no barriers here whatsoever. They're just, I mean, that's, yeah, that's a long way down. And yeah, wow, what a view. It is absolutely stunning. Oh, I can see monkey or macaw. I can see something in a tree. It looks like a bit like a monkey, but it might technically not be. Let's see if I can see any elephants. So they've even got shops and restaurants out here. I am really impressed with how well managed and well kept this is. You know, the signposts are everywhere. You can't get lost. The roads are, well, the paths are dead clear, and yeah, and then everywhere you go you got cold drinks, food. Very, very, you know, 200 baht entry fee for this. It's, you know, really not that much to say how well kept it is. Anyway, I want to sit here, enjoy this view for as long as I can, and then head back and yeah, let's see what we can get for dinner. Okay, good morning. So it is about 5 o'clock in the morning, and it's 21 degrees. So this morning, yeah, we're going on a bit of a walk to the sunrise lookout, and it's obviously it's a little bit dangerous to do it by yourself. So they organise a walk here from the information centre, totally free. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do this morning, and yeah, a bit bleary-eyed. Good night's sleep though. In the tent. Pretty impressed. It didn't get too cold, and yeah, it was an early night though, to be fair. Yeah, so yeah, morning walk and then back, maybe try and get a coffee or something, and then head off on some walks around the top of the plateau. Wow, this is a bit special, isn't it? What a view! Ah, that is just magical. A very good way to start the day. Alright, it was a stunning start to the day. So I just tried to do the waterfall. There's like two loops. There's a waterfall loop and a cliff loop. I tried to do the waterfall loop, but it's sort of got a little rope across it and a sign saying elephants. So I guess all the waterfalls are still closed, which is a real shame because it's like, as I said, there's pretty much two things to do up here: the waterfall loop and the cliff loop. And so if one's not open, so that's, yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is going to do the cliff loop and come back, and then in the afternoon I'll try check again, see if they've opened that up, and then maybe do that one. But anyway, we'll go see some nice views and maybe hopefully see some wildlife as well. Okay, I'm never going to be able to show you this on a video. The GoPro is just not built for this. But so I'm back at where we had the sunset view, this cliff, and down there. Come on, I don't even know where I'm pointing, but down there somewhere, it's most definitely 100% an elephant. Seen an elephant! Yes! Oh man. It's crazy because, you know, I wanted to do the waterfalls this morning and they're blocked off, and then I was going to do this loop the other way around, but it was blocked off, so now I'm thinking it's maybe going to be an out and back kind of a walk, you know, and I was just a bit like, oh, I can't do that, but here I am, and it's brought me here at this time to see that elephant. Wild elephant in Thailand. That's incredible. I'm going to sit here and watch this incredible animal. I'm going to say it's probably, you know, 500 meters away, something like that. I mean, it's down the cliff on a plateau. It looks pretty tiny from where I am, but it's definitely an elephant. I'm going to enjoy this moment for a little while. Okay, here we are. This is the furthest point from the campsite, 9 kilometers. I gotta be honest, it felt like about 20. That was one of the hardest walks I've done mentally. I think, yeah, my legs really feeling it from yesterday. But anyway, I have made it. This is the furthest point, and this is where you come to see sunset, really, if you wanted to, but obviously I'm not here during sunset. Just here for the beautiful views. So I've got myself a very expensive soda water and a cup of ice, and I'm gonna very much enjoy this. Gonna sit here, chill, just watch this view for a bit. Let my legs take the weight off my feet, I guess, and then yeah, make the 9k back, and then I'll probably crash for the rest of the day, I think. It's glorious. Hi, good morning. So it's about 5:30 in the morning. So this is day 3, and I'm just leaving the camp. So first of all, it's just had a just had a thunderstorm come through, lightning storm, which is pretty cool. So 24 degrees this morning, which is nice to start off. So yeah, bit of sunrise in the sky. So yeah, setting off nice and early. So I've got the 3.5 kilometres. Oh, I look tired. Yeah, I didn't have a great night's sleep. So yeah, 3.5 kilometres to the top of the mountain, and then it's 5 kilometres descent. So I'm thinking it took me 3.5 hours to get up here, maybe 2.5, 3 to get down, and then go try and make my way onwards. Got to find some transport to the next city. So that's why I'm up nice and early. Right, here we are back at the top of the mountain. I was hoping we might get a bit of a sunrise view, but nothing. We are in the clouds. So yeah, I think I've been incredibly fortunate with the weather, because I managed to catch the beautiful sunrise yesterday, and just haven't been rained on, which is great, because when you're camping and you get rained on, it's the worst thing in the world when your clothes are wet and you're in a tent and you can't get them dry. So yeah, I think weather-wise, I've been very, very lucky. So yeah, that's the easy bit done for the day. Now, it's all downhill from here. Okay, if you ever think that you've got a hard job, just look at what these guys have got to do. That is a freezer. So it's a 2-man job, the freezer. Fair play to them, man. Yeah. Far out. I'm never complaining about my job ever again. Carrying a freezer up that. That's nuts. I cannot believe what my eyes have seen. So I thought one freezer excuse me, I thought one freezer was incredibly impressive, and I thought 2 people were carrying that. This guy here has got 2 freezers. Kid looks about 18 years old. I'm absolutely blown away now. That's I would actually say that's impossible, but if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, that's insane. So here we are, back at the beginning. Just take a seat. Wow. Yeah. That's a pretty amazing thing to do, actually. I think that's probably going to be one of my highlights of this whole trip. Getting out there camping and just being in nature, and so peaceful up there. It's so quiet. Obviously seeing the elephant was amazing, but there were deer and monkeys and, you know, all kinds of stuff up there. So yeah, it's been a challenge on my legs. I'm definitely not as fit as I was hiking wise, but it's just been incredible. It's been absolutely fantastic, and I've loved it. I've loved being back out in nature. My feet are killing me because of my new trainers. I got absolutely massive blisters appearing. My legs, they're okay today, but they're feeling it. So yeah, I'm gonna have a few quiet days, I think, and chill out. And yeah, it was pretty awesome.